Please give it up for Ammon Brown.
Thanks, I love me too. This is like a family audience tonight. I'm from a family of 8 kids, so this is like home. Yeah, my parents use the rhythm method of birth control, and they're white, so anything requiring rhythm doesn't work so well. Yeah, my dad tells me I should practice abstinence. I was like, Dad, I think you need more practice. You seem pretty bad at it. I said, no, I just don't want you repeating all 8 of my mistakes. Thanks, Dad. Yeah. Now, my dad's a funny guy. We were on a little safari when I was a kid, and we saw 2 bears in what appeared to be a piggyback. He said, Dad, what are those bears doing? And he's like, oh, it's a full bear pumping up a flat one. Makes sense to a 7-year-old, right? So I believed him until I was 16. I got in trouble for helping a guy with a bike tire. But, you know, my mom will say things like, you know, I'm not going to be around forever to pick up after you. And I'd say, don't say that, Mom. I'm going to mount your wheelchair on a Roomba, and you'll pick up after me. It's good. Yeah, you did. There were some hard times too, though. You know, like my dad's business failed. We kind of thought Braille skywriting was an untapped niche. Turns out not so much. You know, it was rough times. We had to go to soup kitchens, and if you get in the wrong line, the whole family gets addicted to methadone. It was really rough. Yeah, you don't really appreciate the value of family until you put their kidneys on eBay. Yeah, so 8 kids. You know, I'm actually from a Mormon family. Where my Mormons at? Oh yeah, it's New York. But you know, my name is actually a Mormon name, and so people recognize it right off the bat. They're like, oh, Ammon, huh? You're Mormon, aren't you? And I'll be like, it's just finished the lap dance in silence. Go about our day. Yeah, girls don't really want to date me when they find out that I'm Mormon. They assume all I know is missionary. Yeah. You know, I really don't have too many problems with the ladies. You know, my move is I just stand in the back of the bar and show off the bulge of my pants. I'll be like, you like that, don't you? That's an iPhone. The girls are smart. They'll be like, ew, iPhone 4? Chicks dig early adopters, I don't know. Yeah. But nowadays I just tell girls that I'm a hedge funder. Now, I don't know why girls really like pro bono landscapers. Turns out it's kind of a thing. I know, I'm happily married now. My wife is actually very much the optimist. She's awesome. Our first night together, she handed me an extra large Magnum condom. I was like, all right, so I made her a balloon animal. I don't know how that works. Yeah, but I actually met her online dating 3 years after we got married. On nastycheatingspouses.com. It was an awkward date. We did it Dutch, you know, it's fine. It's good times, though, good times. No, actually, the first time that I met her, it was at a bar. I'd heard that turkey makes you tired, so I slipped a few slices of turkey into her drink. It kind of worked. I mean, the Heimlich is kind of like first base, right? I don't really know how that works. Yeah, I don't do the roofies thing. Like, roofies are a really, really weird drug. It's the only drug that you take, but everybody else gets to enjoy. I never really quite understood that. Yeah, I don't really do drugs or any crazy stuff anymore because now I also have a kid, you know, so it's a 2-beer maximum. Because he's 2, he's still a lightweight. But I can't drink like I used to when I was in college because, you know, then if I put him down for bed, I'd just draw a dick on his forehead. A Sharpie. Yeah, it's fun. You know, my wife is a very lovely lady. She's Asian, but I'm so overpoweringly white that our kid looks really, really white. So everybody assumes she's the nanny. This is New York. So, you know, so she'll get dressed up with her nicest jewelry and her nicest clothes, and now they think she's some rich Asian girl that bought herself a white kid. You know, she doesn't like that either. But now, you know, now that I have a kid, you find you have to pick up after him all the time. As soon as he started crawling, he would just get dog hair all over him. You know, my wife said to do something, so I'm like, all right, so I got the dog chemo. Worked. I don't think that's what she meant to do, but yeah, but I love my dog. I have a dog in New York, and going to a dog park in New York City, it's kind of like prison. As soon as you get there, you either kick someone's ass or you become someone's bitch. So my dog is always the bitch, is getting humped all the time. But people think that having a dog is a great way to meet women, and my dog is terrible at that. He senses when I'm checking a girl out on the street, and he'll just stop and take a big shit. And there's no attractive way to pick up dog shit. You're like, I think my wife actually trained him to cock block. Sure seems that way anyway. Yeah, so I'm trying to get healthy these days. You know, I started riding a bike to work, but after 15 minutes I was so winded I just gave up trying to saw through the padlock. It was... A couple of people got that. For the rest of you, that's a Cialis joke. You'll get it in the next 36 hours. You know, I'm trying to get healthy, so I tried taking up sports. I tried bungee jumping, but it turns out I'm only good at bungee shitting myself. So I tried taking a class in super, super slow motion breakdancing. I think it's called yoga for short. They said bring your own mat, so I brought a twister mat. Those people are unbeatable at twister, don't even try. Amazing. But yeah, I gave up trying to get in shape. You know, now I'm just buying fitness offsets. So somewhere out there, there's someone that I'm paying to run marathons for me and stay 30 pounds underweight. So my obesity footprint is 0, despite what you might be looking at. So that's right. But I live in New York. I like living in New York. You get approached a lot. I had a guy come up to me and say all these really funny things. And he's a street performer. And he's like gets in a fight with a garbage can, and then he shit his pants. And I was like, oh wait, that's not a street performer at all. That's a crazy homeless guy. It was especially embarrassing for me. I'd been following him around for 10 minutes, like clapping, like, yeah, you're great, I love you. Put $10 in his G-string too. I kind of want that back. Yeah, I had a guy approach me. He said, excuse me, sir, are you a registered Democrat? I said, no, I'm a registered sex offender. He's like, oh, we don't need Republicans for this poll, but thank you anyway. That joke works in New York, not in Kansas. He was a cool guy, though. He invited me to a black tie affair fundraiser, so I brought Tiger Woods, because he's both black and tie. And we'll end with that one. Thanks, everybody. My name's Ammon Brown.